Hey guys, it's Coach Williams. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Who am I? I am a victory coach. I help wives, busy professional women, kingdom leaders build a life that they've always dreamed of and live there. I help them stay in that happy place that they've always dreamed of by helping them navigate those waters of transition, building goals, and just giving them a safe place to talk through past hurt, traumas, different things of that nature. And so we have been doing 7 victory tools, and today is day 7. So I did not want to leave out my Instagram family of letting you know what the 7 tools were. So the 7 tools were victory, the 7 tools to victory. V was for vision, that you have to know where you're going. You have to write it out. You got to write it down, make it plain. Okay. How do you know when you've gotten there if you don't know where you're going? So we have to write it out. So we need vision. Then we've got to be intentional. You've got to show up. It's got to be on purpose. If you're going to get up and, I'm a trader, I trade Forex. And so if I'm going to get up and trade, then guess what? I've got to be intentional about studying the charts. I've got to be intentional about how I spend my time during my day. I've got to be intentional about making sure my mindset is where it needs to be. So it doesn't just happen. You don't just wake up and roll out of bed and be like, no, you've got to be intentional about taking care of yourself, your temple. You've got to be intentional about loving on your family. It's intentional, okay? And then you have to be confident. You have to be confident in you, your abilities, who God created you to be. He said, you're fearfully and wonderfully made, flaws and all, okay? So you have to be confident in yourself. You have to have a level of confidence to know, you know what? It's okay to pat yourself on the back. It's okay to say, you know what? I did a good job. It's okay because somewhere along the lines we thought confidence, we got pride and confidence confused. Confidence just says, you know what? I believe in me, and you are able to celebrate the moment. Pride says, I'm the only one and it won't get done unless I do it. Now, we don't want you to walk in that place, okay? So that's confidence. And then we talked about our trust factor, that we have to be able to trust God. We've got to learn to trust ourselves. And then we've got to learn to trust others. Ooh, yeah. You got to trust others. You've got to be able, because God will use people to bless you. There's someone that has the answers that you need, but you've got to trust them to give it to you, right? Then we have to have order. We've got to get things in order. Get your house in order. And yes, organize your office. But also understand that there's an order to things, that there are steps that you must take. And that order is there for a reason. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right? And so if you don't put it together in order the way that they tell you, based on the instructions, it may not turn out right. You may put the wrong piece in the wrong place, and now you spent more time taking something apart or redoing it, or now you have to go back and learn it the right way again, right? So, order is important. That order, that piece of organization, getting yourself together. What are the tools that you need to organize your day? Do you need your phone? Do you use your phone or do you use a calendar, or a planner? How do you document how much time you're spending on the internet? There are apps that can help you with that. I love apps, y'all. Okay. So different apps. If you're interested in some of those apps, just hit me up and I'll give you some of them. But get what you need to organize yourself. How do you organize for your taxes? And are you just holding on to receipts and things like that, or do you have a program that you can just upload all the information into and save yourself time at the end of the year? Okay, so that's order and that's organization. Then yesterday was reverence, that we have to have respect, mutual respect with our spouses, mutual respect with our children, y'all, mutual respect with God. Yeah, mutual respect with God. He calls you friend. Did you know that? that he calls you his friend, even though sometimes you turned your back on him, even though sometimes you didn't want to do what he thought was right, you didn't want to do that. He still calls you friend. He still loves you. He still gives you brand new grace, brand new mercy every day. And I know I need it. I need it every day. So that's reverence, that respect, to understand his sovereignty. That, hey, good thing, bad things happen to good people. That it does. It does. I know in the world that we're living in right now that sometimes it's hard to, it makes you angry and you start to feel some kind of way and you want to react out of your emotions. But can I tell you, don't do that. So today, the most important thing, the most important tool, the thing that is woven throughout all of the lists is you. You are the most important tool. You. You. There is no victory if you don't do what needs to be done. If you don't show up, if you stay in the bed, if you keep your head covered, if you stick your head in the sand and act like everything is okay when it's really not, guess what? Things are going to stay the same. You're not going to get the victory. You're not going to be able to live in that place. You're going to be controlled by your emotions. You're going to be controlled by past hurt. You're going to be, you know, you're going to stay in that prison of trauma, being triggered by things that happened years ago, months ago, weeks ago, and you are free, but your mind isn't free, right? And so, 1 Samuel 30:6, David had to encourage himself. He was coming back from battle. They had come in, they had taken all the women and the children, including his wife and his children, and they had taken it, and the people turned on him and they said, "We're gonna stone you, we're gonna kill you." Some of you have had people turn on you over the last few months, and you were like, what I do? But in those moments, you got to be able to encourage yourself that you cannot allow your life to be dictated by somebody else's opinion. You cannot wait on someone else to encourage you, because the same people that are today that are patting you on the back saying, "Oh my God, you're amazing, you're awesome," those same people will curse you tomorrow or the next day or the day after that. And so you can't be caught up in that. You've got to be able to encourage yourself and say, "Look, girl, listen, get yourself together, get up, brush your teeth, wash your hair, get dressed. We got things to do," right? So encourage yourself, because you are a light in this world. You are like a town built on a hill that cannot be hidden. I like to say it this way, that you are the lighthouse that is shining bright, that's beckoning people to come home. In this sea we called life, there are going to be winds, there are going to be waves, there's going to be all of these things that are going on. Can you be that light for someone else? So, guys, thank you so much for taking time to listen to this little video. My name is Cassandra Williams, and I am your victory coach. You can connect with me at www.thecassandrawilliams.com. You can email me info@thecassandrawilliams.com, and take a look in the description of this video, and you'll see all my links and different things like that for some things that may interest you. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you another day for another victory nugget. But I wanted you to be a part of what I've been doing on Facebook. You can follow me on Facebook at the Cassandra Williams, and you can also follow me on Periscope at the Cassandra Williams. So have an amazing day, everyone. I will talk to you later.